mate. What do you want to do tonight?
The same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world.
The Pinky and the Brain. Yes, Pinky and the Brain. One is a genius, the other's insane. They're laboratory mice. Their genes have this spice. They're Pinky and the Brain. They're Pinky and the Brain.
Yes!
Good evening and welcome to another exciting episode of Terminus Radio. Tonight is Monday, February 9th. And tonight we have a very special guest, Paul Tapiti from Poker Face. Hi, Paul.
How are you, Len?
Very good, sir. And I also wanted to mention that we have Mike Maxfield and Al as well. Paul, you were so excited today when I spoke with you earlier. We were talking about tyrannicide.
Oh, the tyrannicide is an old, goody old term that needs to come back and become part of the American lexicon of today. We have forgotten it, and I recommend people look it up. Tyrannicide. Like that. But it's a term that, when certain people in this life, and there's many of them, that place them outside the judicial means of the rule of law, up to this defiant act of a citizen to do the right thing, and basically do what you do to any psychopath, or any, how would you say, a dog with rabies, must be done. And I think that with the current climate, especially when we give more taxpayer money to the bankers that have screwed the economy, and it's going to continue to fall, we've only just seen like the tip of the iceberg. I think, bankers, at least the guillotine should come back in, race style.
I think I agree with you there. I was very encouraged by all the states that are now starting to pass, legislation, asserting the states' rights. Do you think that that's a good sign, Paul, or do you think that really it's just not going to get us anywhere?
Like everything else I've been learning, it always seems good on the front end, but as you look into it deeper, it looks like an excuse to finally balkanize the United States and destroy us. Like the same thing like they try to do with the Constitutional Convention. They keep trying to do it for term limits. We don't need term limits. All you have to do is stop voting for these idiots. And, there's so many easy solutions, but what has happened is they have created this thing called minorityism, preferentialism, okay, where they divide and conquer America by minority groups, giving one set of rights to people and not to others. And it comes down to everything that we do, and it affects us. And right now we're having class warfare between the banking class and the peasant class, which is us.
It sure seems that way. I know that I haven't had actually I'm making about 20% of what I made, almost a decade now ago. So, and it's not getting any better. I don't see anybody getting many raises either, and I guess we should all feel lucky that we still have jobs, if those of us that do.
You know what? I think a good example of if the government will just get out of our way, we'll take care of it ourselves. And in California, one of the mainstream news piece organizations did something on Mendocino County, the pop culture in Mendocino County, since the state has legalized it, while the feds still look at marijuana as being, a scheduled drug. And what's happening is the economy of the pot community is saving a lot of homes that would otherwise be going bankrupt, and communities at that. So what Poker Face would like to do is focus on the local solution where we create the hemp-based economy where the local farmers are the ones that are creating the basic natural resource where everybody in the local community is part of that economic pie. The way God created it. Excuse me. The way God created it to begin with, where all of us were supposed to be a part of it, not to be, the peasant class where there's only one monopolist making all the money, as it is today. Okay, that diagram has to be turned on its head if we are to survive as a society. The Fourth Reich of the rich must die.
Amen. Hey, Al, would you like to talk to Paul for a few minutes here?
Sure. Sorry for the delay there. I had to find my mute button there. But, well, Paul, it sounds like, I've enjoyed your music, and I know we've had you on the show before, and we really appreciate you taking the time out to talk with us today. What do you think is the most pressing issue? I guess I'm wondering, with the banks, their equity harvest, and now they're actually stealing the money that they haven't earned yet, which there is no money, I'm aware of that, but they're stealing the substance. Whatever substance is left, they're stockpiling it seems to me. What do you think about that?
I think one quick thing we could do is, don't we have the idiom where it says possession is 9/10 of the law? Right? So all those people that are in homes, hey, I'm in it. It's my house. Come and try to take it from me, bitch. Okay? So a lot of things, like, I tried to talk to Dr. Paul a year ago, November, when he came through Philadelphia, and I talked to him about 3 bills that should pass, that should be out there and proposed immediately, and one was the Homeowners Protection Mortgage Act. Okay? For as long as people pay something towards the mortgage, they could stay in the homes until the economic times improved, and they could get back on in sync with their amortized payments. But, nobody's ever tried to work it out for the little guy. All they keep doing is giving the people that robbed us of all the wealth. And where did the wealth go? Okay, the wealth went somewhere. It transferred to somebody, to something. Just take it back. Okay? Let's nationalize the Federal Reserve and take back all the possessions that they own everywhere around the world. It's not theirs. We paid for it. And, the defining line's coming soon in America, whether we stay free or we become slaves. And I think there's enough Yankee Yahoo spirit in enough of us that will make a difference. Remember, our side doesn't get paid, and our side has spirit. Their side has to get paid. And if the system gets destroyed to the point where there's no more payments coming, they turn into an angry mob, and they start to feed on their masters. So what's coming for the other side is not pretty. All you have to do is have faith and promise will take care of you, and you'll survive this without a problem. You'll suffer in the sense of seeing suffering around you for the people that you love. But he'll take care of you, man, like your house in a tornado where it bashes every other house on the block, but yours miraculously survives. That's how life will be for you if you have the faith, and faith like a child.
Well, exactly. One of the things that we discuss on occasion, Paul, is that the fact that the money system is fraud. It's fraudulent on its face. It has moral hazards at every level. And, it makes Bernie Madoff look like a small fry. When we discover that fraud, we ought to just exactly what you said there. We're paying with whatever worthless money we're given to make the payments, and doing the best we can. Did you hear about that incident down in New Mexico? There was an incident here a couple weeks ago, Luz, New Mexico.
What happened?
Well, it seems that there was a disabled vet and his wife and another female member who they didn't identify. We actually called them, Paul. we actually called and talked to the deputy sheriff while the event was going on.
And what came of it?
They killed the man. I'm getting echoes somehow. Anyway, they killed the gentleman here in the house, and they wounded his wife, and I think that they have her locked up now. They're charging her with attempted murder of a police officer, right, Al?
Yeah, well, that happened in the call case where his son's still rotting in jail when it was his father that shot and killed the marshals. Yeah, they're parasites, man. And these were the other 2 bills I talked to Dr. Paul about. We need prosecutorial, accountability act as well as judicial accountability act, where it's known that they practice prosecutorial misconduct, you go to jail for 3 times the length that you gave to that person. When you knowingly violated every civil and constitutional rights, guess what? You're going to be made an example. You gave him 3 years, you get 9.